Hi, welcome. How's the music? I can't hear it at all, so I hope that it's not too loud or too quiet. Just let me know and I could fix it though. Alrighty, well, I'll take the silence as a yeah, that's that's fine, and I'm just gonna get started then. Well, I'm actually on. You'll see, I'm on OBS today, meaning, uh, I got the fancy things. So if you got the emotes, the emote wall should actually work. I won't see it, but you all should be entertained by that. Also, let me know if you can hear um, anything in the background, because me sitting in silence talking is terrifying to me. So I do have something else in the background since I can't hear the music. But so what I was thinking for today was that today would be a chat chooses things, because I am learning this program, Clip Studio Paint. And so I was like, oh, why don't I make it a chat to chooses what I draw day. So that is what the goal is. If chat isn't recommending stuff, then I'm just going to work on I don't know, probably drawing Rufus 700 times. Oh, how do I back? Yes. Um, that is not any better. Like I said, you've seen my previous abilities. So, I hope that this isn't, you realize that this isn't my full ability. This is just because I'm learning the program and learning how to draw with a tablet. I'm used to sketchbooks. Oh, that is oh, it's such a great foot, but it's so tiny. No. How do I select things, and then how do I lasso in this program? That's what I'm learning. Material material no. Okay. Uh uh mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, they're all here. I thought that these were exited out of. Hold up, how do I exit out of these? Because I just realized that this program has an animation thing in it, so I can animate in this program if I wanted to. I need to exit out of this one. This one has bad things on it. Hmm. I see viewers, but I don't. How do Captain Crunch? That's another one I recognize. Oh, sorry. Um. Scale rotate maybe? Oh no. Cancel. Uh snap to grid, snap to ruler. Delete. No, I don't want to delete anything. Not yet. Uh maybe this button? No. No, it's I bet you it's this one. Mm, lasso. Yes, there it is. There's the lasso. Okay. Oh, that started lower than I expected. Um. Uh. Uh. Hmm. Hmm. Nope, that it just grabs the full screen. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, that's what I was looking for. That is better. How do I exit out of this? But, I'll just learn with time. Let's go back to timeline one, maybe? Nope. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Is there any. No. Something. Hmm. I guess I was on timeline two. Wee! Wee! Okay. Okay. First, I need to get used to this program. Hi, Damien. How are you doing? That looks like the OK symbol. Do do do. I was doing this so that I can look at that abstract art. So today, what I was thinking was brain. Find the right. Find a brush. Find a brush. Let's go. Nope. Change the color. Change the color. There we go. Okay. I was thinking that chat chooses what I draw. Because I'm still learning. So I have no idea how any of this works. Ooh, you're going to Costco. Where do you get? That is always a fun time. Going to Costco, buying things. This is garbage. Hi, everything I'm staring at looks confusing. Yeah, this looks bad. I get it. Well, I'm learning this new program, so I decided that I would make this as an opportunity to start just taking like chat requests of things to draw. Because previously that would have been really difficult to do on Flip a Clip just for the sake of time. But with this program, because I am racing so hard I shook the desk. But with this program, because it's not a tiny screen on my phone, I can just draw in person. So, like, if you want to see me draw a lemon, I can draw a lemon. In fact, I'm gonna draw a lemon anyway. This is really late. Um, let me know how the volume for the music is. I can't hear the music, so I can't actually under like hear if it's too loud or too quiet. So just let me know how the music volume is. Is it too loud? Too quiet? What is this brush? A blend tool. Oh, this is what I was hyped for. Oh, that's what I was hyped for. I was just getting a blend tool. Like, why is the opacity so low? Or is that just that's just the color I picked? Like, just getting a blending tool so that I can do like. That's a pretty shade of. That's a pretty shade. Look at that. But then. And then just being able to just do this and get a good gradient. Oh my gosh. I'm in heaven. I have died and gone to heaven. I mean, I definitely blended in too much white there. But, so what do you guys want to see me draw, though? Like, what do you guys want to see put into the real world? I picked colors for Hornet from Hollow Knight. That's what happened there. I will draw almost anything that you request. The only thing I will not draw is anything inappropriate. And that's because I don't need Twitch breathing down my neck about inappropriate things. So, but anything else you want to see drawn, I will draw. And if you don't recommend things, I'll probably be drawing either Hollow Knight fan art or Rufus the Bobcat, our school mascot. So, or doing boring work. So, hit me with whatever requests you want to see. Just lay them on me. I accidentally drew her backwards. You should draw a bottle of mustard. A bottle of mustard. Let's do it. A bottle of mustard. There is no such thing as a category. In fact, there's no such thing as layers at the moment. New layer, new raster. What's the difference? You know, vector layer. Let's just do a new vector layer. Boom. Boom. That is a bright shade of yellow. That is mustard yellow, my dudes. Yellow. Sorry. Interesting. I forgot that this computer is silly, so I can't do Control Z, I have to do Windows Z. Is there a category? What? There is no category. There is only whatever you all want to see, but keep it appropriate. Keep it Twitch friendly. This is all right. I decided to go about this all backwards, but you know what? We are committing. This is our mustard bottle. Gonna make a new layer for the line art. Because I want line art. That's just it. Let's make it a gross shade of green. No. I refuse. I'm not making the mustard bottle a gross shade of green. Boom. Heck yeah, condiments. I'm a ruler. Looking for the ruler. Ruler. Boop. Make the mustard a zombie. I'll make it a zombie. Oh, oh, please. Yes! Why is it red? Why is the line red? Um, wait, why is it red? I didn't. The color isn't red still. Why is it red? Oh no. Why? Why is it red? Um. Uh, just for context, uh, I'm learning this program. Oh, that's the ruler. That's showing where the ruler starts and ends. I love it. I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed. Like, oh, the fact that I don't need to figure out how to draw a symmetrical circle anymore. I just need to do a good half line and be able to do perspective on a bottle of mustard. Oh, it is over for you. I've said that as soon as I get my hands on a drawing tablet, it is over for fuckers. It is over for fuckers. I am still trying to figure out how to draw, so getting to the zombie is gonna take a hot minute as I figure it out. But oh my gosh, look at those straight lines. Zero effort, straight lines. Oh my gosh. This is what I've been looking for my entire childhood. Like, there is no way for me to properly verbalize how amazing this is that I can just make a bottle of ketchup or mustard in this case and actually have it be straight lines and not like, I mean, yeah, that's not a straight line, hold up, but like, oh my gosh, the limitations of my ability to hold my hand still have been lifted. Oh my gosh. How is the music for y'all? I can't hear it, so I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet. Oh my gosh. I'm in heaven, not gonna lie. This is amazing. Just being able to do... Ah, the lines are straight. The lines are straight. It's not a good looking bottle. I'm not saying that this is a good looking bottle. That, whatever this is, jank. But oh my, the fact that I can even use this to do perspective lines, I need to figure out how to turn off the ruler though. Do I just select it? No. Nope. Do I did that? Nope, that did not do it. Um, hmm. I'm not sure how to turn off the ruler. If you're asking yourself, did I look up a tutorial? No. No, I didn't. Control. But how do... Why... I'm trying to see if maybe messing with this? I think I found a roundabout way of getting out of the ruler. I found my own path. That path being trashing it, apparently. I just threw the ruler away. I'm so wasteful. I threw away a ruler. Okay. I also like the fact that you can get a kneaded eraser for erasing, just because some of us were kind of taught how to use kneaded erasers for this kind of stuff, and so it kind of I know how to use it to get a neat effect. And the fact that that option hasn't been taken away from me is amazing. Mustard bottle gives serotonin. I'm glad you are enjoying this. I am having a lot of fun for a completely different reason. Can I do a gradient? I might be able to do a gradient. I can do a gradient. I just want to do a yellow one. Okay. How? Nope. Okay. I did foreground to transparent, maybe? No. Shape. It's a circle edge process. How do I actually use it? Freeform. Normal paint. The lightest shadow, the deepest shadow. Can I not use it on this type of layer? No? Oh, come on. You know, but that's why I'm doing this. I am learning how to use tools. I don't know how to get it to work. This is Clip Studio Paint. It is similar to Photoshop. It's just a different brand. I don't. Do you have to lock it maybe? Nope, don't lock it. You know what? I don't need to do the easy way. I have a different easy way I can do it with. Because I got the blend tool. I will say I need to get used to the brush sizes thing. Also, I need to figure out how to color pick. Like how to be able to find the color here and actually use it. Versus just picking a random color every time and hoping it's the same. Though I mean, it can't be that hard. Yeah, like I was able to find this color again pretty easily. At least on my screen it looks the same. My screen, you guys are gonna have to tell me if the colors are wrong. Oh my god, I just realized a huge... Oh my... fudge. I didn't even realize this. My TV screen has a red-green color issue in that everything is slightly more green than it needs to be. If I try to color balance it to the right shade of green, it turns everything red. Meaning, you guys are actually seeing a different shade of yellow than I am. Like, this looks pretty close to mustard yellow for me. But that might not be the case for you guys. You might actually be seeing a different shade of yellow entirely. That's... Changing the color does not change the fact that it is too pale. Then go out of border for this. That way it actually... I should have just... That is loud. What the heck? So I'm just trying to do a gradient for fun. For shits and giggles. I'm making your mustard bottle look bougie. Okay? I'm also going to take it out a little bit more on the side so that way I don't accidentally blend white in. Because I noticed that was a thing that could happen. Let's bring the opacity. Let's bring the brush size down. That is too small. I will be using Adobe Photoshop at work though. So I also am kind of using this as a teaching myself outside of work to use the program. That way I can actually do my job. Because I don't want to I don't need the potential to get fired just because I haven't learned this program or learned how to use the tablet that I just bought, especially if I'm trying to push for them to get one for the department. I also forgot that I changed the sensitivity so that I can do really light details as well as full color. So like I can actually use, I need to change the sensitivity though to make it a lot more sensitive so that I'm not pressing like this all the time, I think. Okay, now let's go back into, oh, that's not yellow, right? That's, there. Good enough. Good enough. That is almost the exact same shade of yellow I was just using. Okay. Though this will be fun for you guys to see, to be like, why do you think that that is a good color? Because to me it is. Oh, is that too pink? Why is that pink? That looks pink to me. Weird. I'll leave it on the top there, but again, I'm just going crazy, I think. I think I'm just going crazy. Blend tool. Don't worry, I'll make it into a zombie. I haven't forgotten. What? Oh, interesting. Interesting. So I actually have to set the blend tool to a certain color. That way it doesn't blend the color away. Or at least that's... Am I just not... That's not how it was working before. Ah! I went one too many. Okay. Weird. Maybe just blur? But that's... Why is it... It... Maybe I'm not actually selecting the tool. Maybe... Is it liquefy? This tool can only be used for raster. Oh! To convert to a raster layer, select layer, menu, raster size. Okay. How do... Oh, is it talking about over in here? Layer. New vector, new layer. Create layer mask. That... I do not know. So I guess I'm just going to go back to trying to figure out why the blend tool isn't blending right. Because it's supposed to be blending these two colors, but like that's obviously not blending. That's just... Maybe it's because I need to set it to this? Nope, that's just white. Oh, no. That's not blending, though. Why is it not blending? Am I going crazy? I still think that this is, out of the two options, easier than traditional art. Just because this is a matter of me not looking up how to blend on Google versus not knowing how to blend in real life. Because it was blending before, but like, why is it not blending now? What? That is not a blend. I want to blend. Again, that just blurs it. But before, on this bottom layer, it was blending. Interesting. Nope. Again, why is it blending to white? Because it's also not blending the color. That's weird. Alright, fine. I'll give in. I'll Google it. See why it's not working. I also just realized I backed out of the highlights again.
So in today's video, I want to show you how I blend colors. Quite a few of you have asked me how I do it, so I thought it would be a cool idea to kind of jump into Visual Paint and show you the two different techniques that I use when I'm blending colors. So the first technique is going to be manual, so we're going to do everything manually by hand. And the second technique is going to involve my custom-made brushes or Visual Paint that'll enable you to smoothly blend colors into each other. It's going to be super easy, fun, and fast. So I'm going to start with the first technique, which is only going to involve a standard painting brush, and it's super simple, to be honest. And I think it's also very important that you understand the basic idea behind this process, because it's very important for when you're painting. And once I'm done with that technique, I'm going to jump into the second one, in which I'll show you my different blending brushes and how I use them and why I use them over the first technique. So I would say, without moving to the orange, creating yet another mid-tone. And so this how refer on the look of your art, and they can really make it more interesting. Else's brushes, but just give them a try and see how they can really have an impact on the look of your art, and they can really make it more interesting. So I'm gonna go over to the next color swatch. I'm just gonna select the next blending brush and gonna show you how or what else I have in my set. So the next one is called Frost. And this one is really nice. I like to use this when I'm blending skin, for example, because it adds a really soft texture to it, and you can really make skin look believable with this blending brush alone. So let me just demonstrate to you how this brush looks. So again, I'm just wiggling between the two colors, and
yeah, what? Did I break it? Hmm. Well, I mean, there's always the manual ways. Hmm. Maybe I need to be set to transparent? Hmm. I, okay, it has to do with the fact that I put it on a raster layer. That's why. That's why. But no, what'd I do? Hmm. Needs to be on a raster layer. All right, all right. So we are starting over with the colors because it won't blend on the other layer. Apparently, vector layers are just terrible. Note to self: don't use vector layers. Not for a long time. I'd say that this is still a solid mustard color. I also miss having music. But that's my ineptitude in not being able to figure out how to get music on here for some reason. Why do I keep doing this? Well, it's supposed to be a zombie, so I can take it over into the green. But like this here looks neon green to me. I don't know what it looks like to you guys, but to me it looks neon green. So if it's supposed to be a sickly looking zombie thing, why'd I say it like that? Let's just use green for the shading, right? I didn't expect the first drawing to take the entire stream, but it just might take the entire stream apparently. Okay. I was told by the internet. I also need to change the sensitivity. How do I change the sensitivity? Help. You know, we'll just live with the scrubbing a hole into the tablet for now. Am I still live? Okay, I am. Sorry. Again, I can't hear the music, so I literally can't even tell if it's playing. It is. So to me, it just is my own voice. I mean, other days it is too, but today it just feels weird. That's that's mint green. Not pussyfooting around that. That was just mint green. I meant to do the shading on the actual bottle before I did this. I need to find that green again. Or you know, maybe he's just one of those unique fellas who has multiple colors. Maybe. I think that that's a close enough shade of green to the original. I'm also not going for super like detailed. I mean, I think you could tell based on the quality, but I'm just going for having something down. Levels of detail. Okay, moment of truth. Will it blend? Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm in love. I am in love. I will not be able to go back to traditional art anytime soon. I am in love. I definitely overblended a little bit, but you know, that's fine. I'd rather overblend than not blend at all. So look at that. Oh my gosh. I am in love. I am in love. Look at that. It's not good. It's not perfect, but it's mine. Definitely overblended a little bit. Will it blend? Yes, that is. Well, isn't there an entire like YouTube channel dedicated to doing things like that, of like testing whether or not things will do stuff? I don't know. But look at that. Look at that. Look at him. Oh, I'm happy it turned out decent. I'm definitely going to save this. That way I can come back to it in like 3 days and be like, oh my god, this is the most disgusting looking bottle of mustard I could have ever made. But it is a zombie bottle, so it's not supposed to look good. Let's see if I can do the lasso again, because I'm feeling ballsy. And I am thinking we pop the top off of this mustard. How do I move it? Shrink, expand, invert, crop, deselect, delete, scale, rotate. Okay. But I don't see move. Just like move, you know? I can move the circle that... How do I move the actual piece, though? What'd that do? That's... So you see what I'm trying to do, right? Like, I'm trying to pop the lid of the mustard to make it, you know, like it has brains coming out or something. But I don't know how to actually get it to move left and right. I mean, that moves. And then you deselect and it doesn't move with it, so. Oh, I didn't mean to copy that. Nope, holding it longer doesn't do anything. Oh, that's how I find the color picker. Oh, it's a button on my pen. That's cool. I could just delete it. God, I feel like doing this should be how it moves, but that's just moving the lasso. Maybe there's another button? Oh. What did I just do? Oh no. Deselect. Hmm. Let me move my zombie catch. My zombie must. You know, maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best because the shading on the layer underneath it is also shaded. So I would have to move that as well. And I can just make brains and gunk look like it's dripping out of it, you know? I can do that. Yeah, let's make a new layer. This will be my blood and guts layer. Heck yeah. Well, as much as I'm able to figure out how to do that. Quality. Again, I have to keep reminding myself you guys can actually hear things. Is the volume too loud? Please let me know if the volume is too loud. I don't know. That looks good. That looks like that doesn't look like brains. But to me, this is what I want my art to look like. Like my having the tablet is making my art look like how I envision it in my head. Cuz I love traditional, but I just really like the appeal of digital more. Okay, volume is good. That's I'm taking your word for it, Lemons. Volume is good. Das is good. So I'm making it look like there's brains shooting out from over here. And then instead of a regular topper, there's going to be a little eye. It's going to be an eyeball on top. Hmm. Hmm. There was also a request for a jar of honey, correct? Yeah, with the tiny honey mustard bottle. Heck yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, I went back down to the colored to the light color layer. And that is the one that I'm going to do the fancy lid on. Because that one isn't done yet. But I don't have a sketch layer for the bottles, so I'm freehanding it, meaning fingers crossed it even looks like honey mustard. Is that the shade of honey mustard? It's been I think so. That's a good honey mustard shade, right? What do y'all think? I will take the silence as a yes. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. It is all coming together. Gonna cheese the line art because I can. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Uh, Oh, that's drawing on a different layer. Either that or it's because the color is black. Not black yet. Let's just go to the ruler. Can I make a circle ruler? Because while I do like having the power to do just half circles because I'm lazy like that, I do also kind of want things to be proportional to some degree. So, that's again not what I was looking for. Oh my gosh, Dijon mustard. Let me get through me. Let let me see if I can get it to actually do a non-ovular circle, like one that goes like sideways. Okay. But no, it really does just do circles. Okay. That's fine. I'm not sad. What's the special ruler? What's the what? You can add vanishing points. These rulers. I think what I truly was missing was just rulers. With how much I'm enjoying the rulers, like. Oh, I forgot to throw the ruler in the trash. Since I gave it to a different layer. Also, why am I on this layer? Why was I down there? I also didn't realize that throwing away the ruler would take away my lines. I should have realized that. I just didn't. But all the mustards for all the serotonin. Okay. I will try to make as much mustards as possible. Okay. I should just retitle the stream Making Mustard. Am I able to do that? I think I'm able to do that on Twitch. Alert box. I think I can only do that on Twitch. It's like I just rename it to Making Mustard Till I Die of Starvation. 10 out of 10 mustard cap. Look at that mustard cap. I know it's garbage. Just play along. Because there's going to be guts pouring out of this, so it's fine that the anatomy of the cap is terrible. Like, let's just look at that little mustard cap. But I do need to still give him his gradient. What if I just made because I keep calling him for some reason. What if I just made like a stereotype, like the Heinz mustard bottle, except it's like weirdly curved inward, like. you know how they make this the you know how they do that where it's like the women of any object is just weirdly curved inward. Like I do the Heinz ketchup bottle and it's this. That looks like a peanut. Like this is Heinz ketchup. The only woman of the group and the only one that's gonna have no, she's actually gonna have a label on because the guys could be perfectly fine, but the women have to have labels or something. I'm having too much fun being terrible. Okay. Round mixing brush. I know how to color dot. Yes! Yes! Alright, following in line with the other one, getting a nice shade of green. You know what? Nope, wrong button. Yeah. It needs a darker one because of the color of the mustard. I imagined it in a glass bottle, but then I realized I don't know how to draw glass. Not in digital art anyway. Not yet anyway. So again, that looks weirdly pink. Don't know why. This is what gives me serotonin. Oh my gosh. Just look at that. Look at that blend. Oh my. I don't even care that that just consumed the pale color. Look at, oh my. Just look at it blend. Look at it blend. I need to redo that though. Based on how it reacted to this, I actually need to do this part first. And then come in here and do this. And do this. Well, no. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Let's turn the brush size down. You know, I wanted a bit of a more streaky effect on this one's bottle, so this is actually working out. Like, look at that. There's even a technique that I just learned where he just does this. Like, this is what digital artists get to do for blending, is just do that. Like, that looks so cool and it was so easy. Oh my. Not sitting there for 20 minutes trying to get it to blend right, only to give up because it's acrylic paint and it doesn't blend properly. And it doesn't blend, I say properly, but it's just, it has different blending properties than oil paint, and I've got used to oil paint's blending properties. So I just use dry techniques on acrylics. Look at that. Mustard again. Though we don't talk about this line here. You know, I can just go into my zombie layer. I think this is the zombie layer, right? Yes. Go to pencil. Is it still the same color? No, it is not. Control. Let's just casually pick up this color again, right? Perfect. And make the entrails coming out of this guy. Though I was also gonna do a little bit of just like generic spit. So like he's got like got big old chunks. Oh my gosh. Oh, this feels so nice to work with. And then let's give him like an entrail right here. That is, or an elephant tusk. Yeah, That covers up all my mistakes, right? All right, see you, Damien. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. Okay, so lemons, you did say you wanted a Dijon mustard. Correct? I do have one question. Will you let me make it disgustingly like curved? Can I make it disgustingly curved? Like oh my god, they somehow sexualized mustard level of disgusting. Not to a point where the mustard is actually sexy, but disgusting, you know? In the meantime, I'm gonna clean up the coloring. It's gonna take my kneaded eraser because I like it. I'm just gonna clean up the coloring. I also like how it reorients based on roughly where I don't know how it does. I think it just orients based off of the motion of the hand, but it somehow is orienting right around where all the lines that I need to do are. Like, that's just weirdly thoughtful. And though, how do you know about this way? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's stream is probably going to be a really boring one because I plan on just doing editing for it. I think the animation that I have is good enough. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the beanbag, but at the same time, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I want to be able to start practicing with my drawing tablet because I need it for work. I had homework and it has started to pile up, so I really kind of ran out of time mentally and physically. But I do still want to, I don't know, include you guys. I don't even know if y'all watch this though. For all I know, you just put it on in the background and listen to music or for the music and then do your math homework, because I know you definitely have math homework that you're not working on. One, if not two of you. I'm not saying names, but you know who you are in your lack of doing your math homework. Who was it that I threatened to ban? It was Ollie. Ollie, if you're there, can you hear us? What day is it? I don't remember. I can also see why people have 700 layers, because this is so convenient. Like, oh my lord, having another layer just to do line art on and then not have to worry about erasing the rest of your work is god tier. Like, that is what heaven is. I'm if you do not speak up, lemons, this will be your DiGiorno. This will be your Dijon bottle. This thing here with a very obviously curvy shape and a label, and then maybe even making the head smaller. It's like, well, excuse you, but you have yet to say no to making the Dijon like a weirdly attractive shape. The like question your life choices. I did not make this label to this layer to flesh out the shape of the Dijon mustard bottle. What am I doing? Thank you. I, I did it to do that. Let's make it a nice dark red. Oh, that's so nice. Oh. Hey, I'm actually still helping one of my coworkers with their math. They're doing probability right now. I did tell them that I think I know what needs to be done, but I needed to see like I needed an example that had the actual answer written to confirm it because um I failed to mention that probability was my least favorite thing cuz I barely understood it specifically for the weird circumstances. But she hasn't responded to that text, so I'm kind of thinking she went and found someone else. And I'm like, I feel betrayed. But at the same time, I know that my expertise was not there. So I do understand the pain of math, but I also find a lot of gratification from the torture only to get success. So math ruins math does not ruin lives, it saves lives. But you are completely right in saying that's better than English. Oh my god, I have to do so much English this year, this next 2 semesters. I bet you that's why I'm so creatively heavy right now, is because I know that I have several papers, several writing assignments, several extremely boring English based things that I need to get done. And so, any ounce of getting to just do art and what I like, I want to do. Because I have had too many creative juices flowing the last couple of days. I'm like, why am I so creatively fulfilled right now? And it's probably because I have a lot of not creative or like not art related creative things, and it's frustrating me because I want to prove I'm good at doing things, but I can't. Look at these wiggly brains. I think that these turned out really good. Like, I would say they turned out really good. And your silence has confirmed that the Dijon bottle is gonna be weirdly attractive. It's gonna be that zombie. The one that they only put like 3 drops of like a cut and like just a little bit of drops of blood on it. Because it's like, oh no, it's a zombie, but it's a girl, so it's attractive. Like, oh no. Like, this, what I'm drawing here is all of the zombie guts that she's getting because they don't want to take away from how beautiful she is and how tragic it is that she had been turned into a zombie. That is her zombie look. I think I will be I as long as I continue using the software throughout the weekend, I should be ready to go back to work and be able to use this perfectly fine. Like, I thought it was going to take me a lot longer to learn than it has. And I mean, there's still things that I can't do, but like, I've learned everything I need to for my class or for work. I mean, not my class. Exactly that zombie. The one that you're like, I think they were a little too into the zombie. Like, am I supposed to kill it? Um, okay, that's not the layer that her. Why is her line art on this layer? So because I did actually do this stuff up here, I'm gonna leave that stuff up there. Let's go to, I like the kneaded eraser when it comes to color, but not for the line art. Apologies. Okay. I did take a little bit of her curve off. So I'm going to put it back on. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. I will make you a sexy ketchup, a sexy mustard bottle. There is no stopping this. You are, stop it. You're lucky I haven't figured out the lasso tool yet. Or, I just erase all of this and then do the sketch layer that I had previously using this as a base. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like more fun, less torture. So we already know her height. She is not on the same layer as the mustard next to her. Great. Nope, I did not mean to do that. Well, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Why is this one labeled ruler? I can draw on it just fine. Okay. I'm gonna have to eventually figure out how to make layers not trashed. Okay, this is her lid. We know this. We love it. This is definitely her lid. So, or that's the base of her lid. Here. Okay. So that means the rest of her head is up here, because obviously she's a zombie who has no brains because she's a girl, not because she's a zombie. And then let's do this. Gonna give her big body. Big body. She's also the only one that got us. She's the only one that actually got detail put into her design, too. Everyone else just like, I just went ham on it. Though I think that is just the case of I got more comfortable with the software. So I'm not like. Okay. Okay. See where we're going with this? Like this is her lid. She's got one of those snap lids, because she's the one that's used at all the parties. I think I need to make her thicker. I did not snatch her waist enough. Not, there we go. And then I did box her in a little bit. I did give her more of a mustard form, but that's just because she's a girl trapped in a mustard body. Like, that's what's happening here. Oh no, this entrail is covering part of where her label isn't. Scandalous, right? Right. So like her label is here, and then, oh no, it curled over on itself. And so that is covering her scandalous body. Like, she just has to have a label, but the other ones don't for some reason. And purposely the label is just so happened to be curved to be the shape of a boob. Just because that's how labels are made in this universe, right? I'd say that this looks beautiful. That this is a beautiful bottle of mustard. very weirdly sexualized bottle of ketchup or mustard. Why do I keep saying mustard? Is this the right layer? Hold up. It is. See, I can do that to find out it's on the right layer because it's digital. I don't have to be like, am I on the right layer? Well, I don't have to do that at all with traditional. So it's a lot less committal. Oh my gosh, digital art is a lot less committal. Like, no hate on people who, like, this is the medium that they learned art on. Like, that's perfectly fine. But like, if oh my gosh, if I learned the fundamentals on this, I wouldn't have as much anxiety as I did as I would have when I was growing up, because I could have just fixed my issues. Like, I wouldn't be sitting there looking at a piece thinking I ruined it because of how heavy my hand is. I'd just be able to erase it. It's perfect. Thank you. It's all, I hope Sal enjoys. Sal is the one who requested the zombie aspect. So thanks to that, we have a sexy bottle of mustard. That's too big. What happened? This line art is too big for being what it is. I need it thinner, and I need it in a shade of blue. I'm also going to make the cap that same shade of blue, so it's fine. Don't ask me why I want it in blue. I still haven't figured out how to zoom in. I think it's down here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, just the fact that I can zoom in. I can zoom in to get all the details that I want. Oh. Oh. If if you didn't know I was doing an art stream, those sounds would not be appropriate. But look at this. Oh my. I could just zoom in and get all the details that I need to get. I could have had this for Christmas and my parents decided to not get this for me. Instead, I got a fucking crusty ass little mini art easel from my uncle. I bet you I could turn down the opacity of this layer too. Like, how do I turn... I bet you there's a way to turn down the opacity. I don't know how, but there definitely is a way to turn down the opacity and make it even... Yeah, okay. Oh my. You're a simple man with simple needs, my lemons. All you need is bottles of mustard. Like, I can even add like details to the label. Like, I understood when it was this layer, right? So yeah. So I do know that the sketch looks a lot sexier than the outline. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out. I'm apparently not allowed to zoom out anymore. Interesting. Well, this is what happened? What happened? Why can't I zoom out anymore? Did I do something wrong? Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm in the pen still. Okay. Okay, I can still draw on this one. Why am I not allowed to zoom out anymore? What? Do I have to be on a specific layer? Why am I not allowed to interact anymore? What? I don't understand. Sketch layer, sexy. This layer, not. You've been restricted. You must stay zoomed in. Apparently, though, again, I somehow I find a way. I just need to figure out how to lower the opacity. Okay, make sure I'm on the right layer I'm attempting to erase. I need to be on the right layer. What is happening? Back eraser, not eraser. That is okay. So this is the layer that it's on. It's one labeled layer 3. I can't do anything in layer 1. This layer, okay. Can't erase on this one. This is why you label your layers, folks. Layer 3 is where we're at. Because now I actually have this power, I am actually trying on the art to make it look nice, since I'm actually able to make something look decent. That's a good enough line width. No, it's not. I think I'm just biased to the 10-point width because that's what I use on Flip a Clip all the time too. I just really like this width, apparently. Nope. I'm not trying to make it straight. That's why I'm not using the ruler. Also because the ruler somehow broke things, I think. However, I do want to get some of that spunk that it's missing. Because it is missing like a little bit of pizzazz, you know? It's missing a little bit of pizzazz in the way the line art looks. So I'm just going to try and give some of that back. You know, just hoik. Nope. Hacha. Nope. Yeah, I think I was restricted because the bottle was too sexy. There we go. That's a little bit more of the pizzazz, right? Right? It still looks ugly. Fudge. Nope. Oh. Okay, that's a solid line. Then just make it match on that side. Yeah. Yes, I did do the line over the one that is not pizzazzed. You may ask yourself why. The answer is... There, that looks better. Oh no. Not me accidentally drawing over the line, needing to retouch it. See, I wanted to keep it looking snappy. No. No. This is just, my brain is struggling to figure out where I am in orientation, I think. I'm hoping that's what it is and it's not just about the fact that I suck at drawing curves like angles like this. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Stop pressing the brush when you're looking for the eraser. Just make it match easy. Yeah, easy. Easy peasy. Make it match, right? Just make it match. Just make it match, right? That's all you have to do. Just make them match. Fuck. She doesn't look sexy enough. Let's just add some. Also, I just realized, did I turn off? I turned off the blood and guts layer. Yeah, let's just add some cinch lines. You know, maybe she looks like hungry when the rest don't look hungry for some reason. She also has a belly button. I don't know why they didn't put that belly button on the guys, but she has one. Yeah, that helped. Right? I'm lying to myself. I just need to put color on her. That's what's happening is I just need to give her color. Though I do agree with putting a belly button on her. Because that's also something weird that they do is just giving the girls added details that the guys don't have. And I am aware that I agreed with myself. Shh. We don't talk about that. Did Sal leave? If Sal doesn't come back, I can just show them in person the zombies. The zombie mustards. I will say I've been holding it really tight, so my hand is starting to hurt. Apologies.
Today we're looking at 12-hour shift, released in 2020. I chose this movie about healthcare workers, partially because, by many accounts, this is about the 1-year anniversary of living with Corona. If I say the real word, YouTube might freak out. But the other reason I chose it is because I really love this movie.
Nope, that is a wrong place. Sorry. Alright. I am back. I am alive. I am not dead yet. Though I guess I wasn't exactly gone either, so I was just turning something on because it is dead silent for me. And I would rather have something to hear right now versus my own voice. I also need to okay. I like how, oh, no more zooming in really close to get to the details. I'll now have a drawing tablet that'll make it easier to do from far away. No more zooming in and seeing pixels. I said 2 days ago. And now look at me, zooming in to see pixels. But this is just, it just makes it so that I don't have to control my hand as much. It's just so much more convenient to be able to do things like make this look pointy. Because I'm scribbling. This is a bad habit, I think. Like, this might actually be a bad habit that I need to break, though. Hey, you're back! Welcome back! We're still working on the mustards. We decided to make one of them a girl. Can you tell which one's the girl? Can you send me your Twitch link on Discord? Yeah, sure. Does Twitch not to do good at sending notifications? I know that it's had problems in the past. My hand hurts, sorry. Come on. It auto-corrected it. I sent you the link via Discord. Hopefully it comes in soon or vice later. Oh, are you able to actually do things? How do I gain points? Do points. How do I am I not big enough chat? Sorry, I can see the suggestion box that Wait, yeah, I have a suggestion box. How come you haven't? You guys can actually suggest things. Wait a minute. Well, wait, do I have to maybe I need to request Dijon mustard. Maybe I set that up wrong. Maybe I set that up wrong. If I did, that's on me. I'm 90% sure Dijon mustard is in this color range. Right? This is like a Dijon mustard color? Or is it a little bit more like green? Also, this definitely, whatever this color, this is an infected mustard bottle. I don't even know what color that was trying to be. Look, the more I look at it, the more concerned I am for whatever was inside it, because it was not mustard. Yeah, there's a whole suggestion box. Are you guys able to see that, or is it just me? Just want to switch to my laptop. That makes sense. To a more peach color. Yeah, I have to make it more peach because we also needed this for some reason to fit European color standards of attractive beauty colors. So apparently it is a paler mustard because that is considered more attractive for some reason. Even though I tend to find darker skin more attractive. But that's just me. So she paler than her compatriots. She still is going to get the nasty green shade for shading. However, because she is a girl, it is not going to be nearly as much, and for some reason it is going to only accentuate her curves. Like, I'm barely even touching it on her. The blend is gonna put it on her for me. That's a lot. Um, barely touching her. Except for right there and also right here. Because obviously right on the cleavage is where the infection most takes hold. Everyone knows that about cleavage. And then I guess her face can have some color too. Ignore colors, make it all lavender. No! I can't make it lavender. I am making zombie mustard. It has to be colorly accurate. Like, it has to at least look like mustard. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Gonna give her a nice shine on her stomach. And then up in here. Okay. I'm gay, I don't know about cleavage. I'm bi, I do know about cleavage. But this isn't a like, you would only know this if you're not gay thing. This is a stereotypical zombie movie. The girl somehow still looks like a humanoid, whereas the guys look like they actually got like interesting paint jobs done. So that's what I'm replicating, is that they made her weirdly sexy, and her paint job isn't even that cool, unlike her male counterparts who got like an actual like paint job. Also, I learned I can zoom in, so it's like I still am gonna. This is my ideal amount of zoomed in, I would say. It's like just enough to where I can see the details, but not blindingly detailed. So, also she's the only one with clothing because it's girl, and girls need to cover their stuff, you know? Even though guys don't need it. Like a zombie movie. I just found out that the girl that I've been low-key simping for in my Asian cinema class is the vice president of YAM, the art club on campus. And I'm like, oh great, if I want to join the club, I can't simp over her anymore. That is just not appropriate in my head. I'm sorry, but I don't simp for authority figures. I think I'm more upset that a hypothetical this hypothetical mustard bottle only looks good because time and dedication has been put into it. And my multiple years of art practice. And besides, all you need to do to look like this mustard bottle is green. Just some green to give you this nice zombie color, because that's all this mustard bottle has going for it, is this green color. I was about to say, she looks kind of infected, and then I'm like, no shit, Sherlock, you're making a zombie mustard bottle. I think you've attained your goal if you're sitting here saying, huh, she looks a little infected. All right. Now for the belly shine, and we also gave her a belly button because, again, for some reason girls are always given different like attire than the guys are, and so she is a little more humanoid versus so that is she has a belly button even though she's mustard. And then this hint of green over here, this green over here is just so I could give her a hint of it on the body versus actually having a nice gradient like the guys do. Because girls don't get nice gradients in zombie movies. So let's zoom it out. I'd say that surprisingly looks the most like a mustard bottle, meaning that I did successfully make this mustard bottle look like a stereotypical zombie movie female character, in that she is disgustingly different than the two guys to a point where I hate it. It's like I hope I made Sal proud. Though I still need to do the coloring for the gore. So I'm not done yet. But this has been fun. Like I might just do this, take requests from chat. Also, this program has an animation program in it, which I'm ecstatic about, and I can't wait to like sink my teeth into it and see if it has some of the more technical functions of like being able to slide images across the screen versus how I was doing it before, which was by hand, and that was torture. But I know some programs they you can just be like, "Oh, vector goes from here to here in the span of a couple frames," and it does it, and I want it. Also, I don't has it been bugging you guys that the very first mustard has been clipping into the other one? That has been bothering me this whole time. Hey, like I wore a shirt that I have had in my closet for several years. Still had the tag on it for the first time today. Not because I felt like I was like hot shit or something that I could actually pull it off, but because I knew that if I wanted to get to the and style diversity that I wanted, I needed to conquer not being willing to touch that specific piece of clothing. It's all in the it's all in the mind is what I think. I think that's why I brought it up, is because it's all in the mind, really. Also, my behavioral psychology class was like, yeah, 90% of things are initiated or perpetuated by the level of confidence of the person doing it. So if you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself, you're less likely to change behaviors you don't like, meaning that the confidence never goes up. It's a weird cycle. I'm like, I hate that that's the answer that you just gave me, because that means I actually have to like work on things, and I would much rather be able to be like, "Oh yeah, that's an easy fix. Just 1 2 change your diet, change your life." It's like, "No. Turns out the big thing holding me back has been the thing holding me back for so many years." and meaning I have to just work harder. I'm like, I don't want to work harder. I just want to feel not like shit all the time. That's depressing. I'm gonna go back to thinking about sexy mustard. You do have more sweatshirts than me. However, I have more cloak merch than you. So I would say that I have one. I forgot to color the lid, but I have the color right here. Also, the label is white. Did it seriously pick up the color? Nope, it's because it's an eraser. I forgot I was on the eraser tool. Do you think I would get kicked off of Reddit if I attempted to post this on any subreddit? I've been using Reddit way too much recently, and so I'm like, if I posted this on like unnecessarily gendered, do you think that they were pointlessly gendered? Do you think that they would just kick me off? Or would they just be like, no, there was a point to it, so you can't post it there? Oh, God. You know, Hey, I will say just one thing. I am a Tumblrite in my heart. I'm always will be a Tumblrite. So it is part of my culture to completely and utterly diss Reddit in every way, shape, and form and find it utterly revolting. So you really shouldn't come to me looking for sympathy about how pathetic it is to use Reddit all the time. That being said, I have 13k karma because of a fucking Hollow Knight memes. I'm ashamed to admit it. So that's a lot of karma. I think I will, but or no, Damien. What needs to happen is that you do. You need to post it there because technically, I do know the point. It was purposely done, but you don't need to know that. Or you at least didn't know that. So you could post it and be like a fucking Twitch streamer made a mustard sexy for some reason and get clout. You know, you could just stab me with the dagger and get it over with. That would be better. I'd say that that's a solid win in for you. No, you post a clip of this Twitch this live stream um to the Reddit pointlessly gendered and get clout from that. Oh, accidentally took in some white. That's fine. But yeah, I have been making a hollow. I brought some of my Tumblr traditions to Reddit and made some really shitty Valentine's cards for Hollow Knight themed because I was like, oh, this is cute, this is funny. I haven't seen any around recently. And now I have 7 followers on Reddit just because of that. I'm like, y'all shouldn't follow me. I only post once or twice a year or in any just memes. But you know, I'm on my way to being a micro celebrity, so you know, a micro niche celebrity. So if you see my name in the big lights someday, you know why. Like you've got the inside scoop. Or you know, I'm going to be what Reddits do you Reddits do you lurk in, Damien? Maybe I'll be able to find you and friend you. Okay. Okay. I think that the details. Okay, what layer is this? I think I can. Hmm. What layer did I put? Oh, I was clicking. Oh, oh no, they're on the same layer. That sucks. Oh well, that just means I need to make another. Nope, below it. That just means that I need to cheese this a little bit. But hey, I'm a traditional artist. I know how to deal with everything being on the same layer. Because I was doing that on Flip-A-Clip like a gosh darn sociopath. Why'd I censor myself? Ooh. God. Natural disaster, sunken cities, and less known. Oh. So what maybe the detailing from like the sketching wouldn't be so bad though. Like let me actually go in here and ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to use that with a lighter pink. That's a nice fleshy shade of pink. Make the brush a lot smaller. And then interesting. So some stuff is on a completely different layer. So I'm going to use this to like just add a general texture. I don't know why saying it like that hurt my soul, but that hurt. That hurt. I hope Sal is here to see the work. It looks so beautiful. I'll give this to Sal as a Valentine's Day gift. It's like, what'd you get for Valentine's Day? I got a picture of zombie mustard. It's how I learned about gay dating all throughout high school. I want to give some green tea to my crush on Valentine's Day. Want to go to Costco? Aww. Oh, that's so cute. Nah, my crush very gently let me down. Basically saying it's like, yeah, I haven't had enough human interaction to take on a romantic relationship at the moment. I'm like, you know what? That is completely fair. You have been in your own little bubble for several years now because of the pandemic. Like it is completely fair that you do not feel ready for anything like that right now. So, we're going on a picnic anyway. But it is a platonic picnic because you know that question that I asked you, Damien? I asked her and that's the response that she gave me. So, we're going on a platonic picnic though because she likes picnics and she likes doing coupley things, but she just doesn't have the you know, like she literally doesn't have my friends outside of me or her family. So, I could see why she'd not want to be in a relationship for the same reason why I wouldn't want to, why I was apprehensive to ask her, you know? So, like, I'm fine with it. Because technically, it went better than expected. Because I was worried that she was going to not only say no, but then be completely, like, distant with me afterward. But, like, no, she was like, she was very straightforward with her reason why, and then we just immediately went on to making plans like we usually do. So I would say that that's an absolute win because my first crush ended up becoming distant with me after I confessed feelings. No, what's worse is I confessed feelings and then 2 days later she got a boyfriend and forgot that I confessed feelings. Like that fucking hurt. It's like I've barely recovered from that one. So I'm like, this was an absolute win in my book. And besides, getting rejected by her just means that I can open my eyes to anyone else that may have caught my attention, but I didn't pursue for some previous reason. Because there are some people like that where it's like, oh, they were in a relationship, so it wouldn't be a good idea, or whatever, but because I am just a gross person like that. That apparently that makes it sound like it's fine because she's the long game. Like she was a long game. Like I realized the other day that I probably had first developed feelings for her freshman year of college, but I suppressed them to the point where I wasn't able to show any emotions around her entirely. Like, it was fucking bad. So, I'm just vibing with the fact that, like, she doesn't completely hate me. or think that I've like taken advantage of her friendship or whatnot, because she is also a very like physical contact person. And so at least from what I could tell, she didn't feel like I had tried to take advantage of her in any way, because I wouldn't, because ew. Like, it's everything went good. Like, I offered to buy her panda the other day and she said yes, and when we first saw each other, like, no, literally the afternoon after she had said no. She got food poisoning the night before, and so I was like, oh, I'm over by like Panda. She was talking about how she was too lazy to make food, and I'm like, yeah, I feel that. Like, I'm surprised you're not hella depressed. I mean, she probably is, but and so I offered to buy her panda, and she was like, oh no, it's fine. And I was like, um okay, well, it's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, not in the like pushing her to say yes way, but in the like, I've known you for 5 years. I know when you're too lazy to feed yourself way. And so I ended up buying her panda. And when we like, our interaction was literally just how it had been the last time we saw each other in person. So if she was weirded out by it, she didn't make it aware to me. And I also know that she's as dense as bricks that she does probably would forget. Or if she did forget on purpose, she would on purpose, because again, I'm like the only person she interacts with. So, but hopefully it goes well with your Valentine. Like, I'm shipping you. I'm also glad that she said no, because my I told my friend and she immediately went gung ho about it, and I was like, that's a lot for me to handle. Like, I'm not that gung ho about it. And she was like, oh, I ship it and all this stuff. I'm like, like, I don't like the fact that I don't ship it, because I'm not like, don't say you ship things in real life. Like, that's too much for me. So I was also kind of glad, because then my friend would stop asking questions. The zombie mustards are almost done. It only took me 2 hours. Then again, I probably could have done more personality things and had to avoid coloring entirely. You know, like the Drawfee show. I want to get on the Drawfee show so bad. Wait, so did you have more confidence in yourself? It would probably feel weird at first. Hmm. Well, yeah, no, I'm pretty certain that the friendship is not completely ruined. There's some friendships that might have been if I had admitted crushes, but I also am someone who plays the long game, in that I take 2 or 3 years of crushing on simping of someone before I even say anything to them. So, that, like, I usually know the person very well before I reveal any feelings. Enough to the point where I could say, if I do reveal feelings, whether or not it's a good idea. But have you asked your crush to be your Valentine yet? Like, it kind of sounds like you did, since you're buying him something. But like, I want to know how that's going. You're buying green tea for him, and you haven't asked him to be your Valentine. You can even steal my cheesy ass line. By the way, my crush was so dense that I had to just straight up ask her because she was like, I said the lines, and she was like, I'm very dense. Are you asking to be my, like, for me to be your Valentine? I'm like, I wouldn't if I wanted to. Again, I expected that though. I expected her to be some level of too dense, and I would have to just straight up say it. But it's a lot easier if it's because it fell apart that way. So, are you going to ask him, or are you going to just be a simp your entire life? Like, I'm coming for your throat, Daniel. Not Daniel, Damien. God, ugh, that's that's how. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, hey. If I got the courage to admit to ask my Valentine, which I have never done in my entire life, in every crush that I've ever had, you can ask yours to be your Valentine. Because if you choose simp your entire life, you'll never know what it's like to feel rejection and then to get numb to rejection and feel acceptance. That's my logic in life. Also, just because she said no and we're going on a picnic does not mean I'm gonna stop dressing as if we're going on a date. My goal is to make other people think we're dating. That is my goal now. It's for people to be like, oh, you guys make such a cute couple, and then we do the awkward, no, we're not dating, we're just like close friends. Like, But that's just a personal goal of mine because I've always wanted that. That was just something I always wanted, as a friendship that's so close people thought we were dating. But that did technically happen. That did technically happen with you and I, and the guy that's now the communication director, I think. Or the not the communication director, the guy that we did biology homework with, or the biology test with. He did technically do that. So I guess that bucket list item has been checked off. Oh, I still need to do that. Well, I guess I remember weird things. So remember we were studying for the final for biology, like just at the very beginning of studying and whatnot. He brought up relationships and then asked if you and I were dating, just because we knew each other. We were like, we interacted a lot. And then we had to do the awkward, like, no, no, we're not dating. He's gay. Like, and then he was like, oh, okay. Like, because I thought you can't, yeah. Yeah, that was one of my weird bucket list items, was to have that incident happen. Not that I was purposely making it happen in that moment, because it was pure accident, but that was like one of those like acc- he is like, but I mean, I appreciate it, not gonna lie, because I'm someone who overthinks things a lot, and so if the person I'm talking to is very direct, it makes it easier for me to better gauge how they're going to react. So I'm less likely to be nervous and overcompensate with what I'm saying. Like like my crush, I knew that most likely she was gonna say no. So going in with that, all I needed to do was bring myself to be courageous enough to ask anyway, to do something regardless of if I know the outcome, because I don't truly know the outcome. Wait, what'd he do the other day? Did he insult you? Do I need to start buying baseball bats? I don't have one, but I can buy one for you. What'd he do? Why am I'm taking this so seriously. I'm taking both the what you've just brought to my attention seriously, as well as this drawing for some the drawing unknown reasons, but for you because I actually care about you. Nothing like that, Lamau, but to put it lightly. Just said things you probably shouldn't share to people you don't really know. Oh god, why did it do that? This is gonna sound like pin went flying. Okay, you can't be vague like that and not tell me exactly what he said. Also, did you see emojis float across your screen? Like, completely off topic, but like, did you see emojis float across your screen? Because I had the emoji wall set up. Ugh! Fudge. That means the emoji wall isn't working. Well, it would have been one or two emojis when you sent that frowny face. Because, like, this is supposed to be, like, sending things across your screen when you type emotes. But, like, I can't see it because I can't see my own screen. So, if I do this, I can't see it go across the screen. So, I don't know if you can see it. Like, did you see that? Do you see a bunch of these little fudgers on the screen? Why do I keep censoring myself? I'm not trying to be a kid-friendly channel. I guess I just Okay, good. Oh, thank God, it's actually working. It took me 2-3 weeks to figure it out. Like, well, Lemons was there for it, but I don't know if they remember the like struggle. But anyway, what did he say? Well, I mean, I guess if it's something you don't share to people you don't really know, maybe it's something that you think that he wouldn't want shared to me. But he talked about his Tinder experiences and preferences. Well, he did the same thing at with like when we're doing the biology stuff. Maybe that's his way of hitting on you. Maybe he's like trying to like gauge something to like hit on you. I'd say that this is a pretty successful mustard zombies. Oh, I was gonna add that cool texture on top though. Gouache. Zoom back in a little bit. There we go. So the story. Nope, got the wrong color there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that makes it look so much cooler. Well, I mean, I need to do it right. I definitely did a lot of Well, I mean, you are working with him now. Maybe him being too personal could give you an in with your crush. You know, bonding over hating someone else. That's the only way I tolerate one of my coworkers is when we are bonding over hating our new supervisor, but our new supervisor is terrible. Wow. He really is very direct. It's like I respect that. But I mean, maybe he told you that because he knew that some people would interpret it as hitting on, like I just did. Or, maybe he just comes from a family life or a culture that talking about things like crushes and whatnot is commonplace. Like, I know at my high school and whatnot, being timid about your crushes and whatnot was kind of taboo in a weird way. Like, you were just kind of supposed to not necessarily trust people well enough, but like it was something you shared when you knew, all about the cheese me. That's right. So, that could just be his cheese me, his Mexican culture coming through a little bit. I'd say that these are sufficiently done mustards. What do you say, Lemons? And Damien, though Sal is the one who recommended this. So let's. I'll text Sal if Sal is. But this was so much fun. Like I loved it. I just need to figure out a way. No, I think it's actually a good idea that the female mustard is in the background because they're always never in the foreground. Everything is intentional. Everything is intentional. So, the scene. I did learn quite a lot about this program, having known nothing about it 2 hours ago. Motions anyway. Sorry. What's a perspective ruler? What in the fresh? I'm sorry. Oh, what? No, I didn't mean to do that. I would say the perspective is like here. Like, I'd say that that's probably the perspective if there was to be one. This is actually super convenient, but here's the real question. Can I still draw with the perspective lines? I can. Oh, that's nice. Bear in mind, this is behind. You can tell I didn't color in that properly. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Wait, is it? It is. It's forcing my lines to be straight. That's homophobic. That's homophobic. Bear in mind, I actually have little to no experience with perspective lines. This is fun. Oh no. Oh no. I ruined it. How do I make it look not cringe-chuggy? Hmm. So if that's the horizon, maybe my horizon line's too shallow? Yeah. Ah! I don't know what happened. Okay, okay. I'll stop messing with the perspective lines. Just let me. Uh, wait, when did I accidentally orient it over here? Oh, hello. Hi. Oh no. Oh. I mean, I guess if this is the only way that I'm able to do the lines that I want, then I guess I will use it. I just wanted to make some funky buildings in the background. Make them look like boxes of food, maybe. Cause you know they're catch they're mustard. So I was gonna, but I'm not really good with perspective. Not in the like it's just not something that I'm well adept in. I don't think it's that I wasn't taught. I think it's just I don't remember what I was taught, you know? So like if I also doing this just feels very bland. Like I don't know what perspective this is in, but it's the ouch perspective. Actually, that's that was supposed to be a lamppost. You know what? We're just gonna stick with it. Is it going to let me use a pen? The answer is maybe. You know, let's. Oh, nope, throwing away the ruler is not what we want to do. Uh, I just want to. Let's just throw away the ruler and cry. Oh, it didn't delete all the rulers, just the one. Perfect. Oh, that's why I wasn't seeing it, is because the line is super thin. Let's thicken the line so I can see it then. Whew. Thick. It is for a building, though, so maybe thick works? No, I hate it. I do like the color, weirdly enough. Like, I'll make it a saltines or Ritz box, you know? Or, let's actually just call it for the night. Let's just call it. Perspective ruler 1. How do I delete the rulers? How do I delete the rulers? Let me delete the rulers. I threw away the rulers and they're not gone. I don't know. I suppose caps lock was son, as on was on. Now I'm pretty sure wason was right. Don't worry, I'm really bad at spelling. You're gonna see it with this. Oh, my fingers. Nope. I'm not making any excuses for this. This is this just hurts. I'm being very clear with how it's being labeled, but I still will be surprised whenever I find it again. Unless, of course, I send it to tags. Why can I do a tag? Oh, send it to the tablet. I don't know if it's saved. It's definitely saved with that line in it, but I can live with that. Oh no, what is it going to do with my documents folder? Cry. I'm a cry. I don't know if it's saved or not, but this was fun. I enjoyed it. Should do this more often. Well, I just got this tablet, so I should be able to do this more often. I pray at my altar. Anyway, here's the is the animation here? Yep, there it is. Whee! And a brief look at illustration number 1. Back. That is what's on here currently. I apparently can't delete those two because they haven't been saved. Hopefully that brief second doesn't get me, like, doxxed. But I think... Ooh, internet connection's been bad. Veronica Sawyer. I think I am gonna end it here. It's just it's been a lot of fun. Like, I'm so glad I did this. I do need to download editing software and actually start doing that tonight, though, to, like, make sure I have everything in the program so that I just spend the weekend editing. But, would you be interested in an editing stream? Where it's just a stream of me editing the animation clips together? Oh yeah, tonight was great. I had so much fun. Again, by the fact that my hand is hurting because I've just been sitting here scribbling the whole time, and it's just not used to holding a pen for 2 hours. Oh, I've missed this feeling. Yeah, of course you can talk. Of course we'll still be able to talk. There is I'm my goal tonight is to take that little animation that I was doing in previous streams and then just mess around with it in an editing software and like make it look like the controller is exploding. Like cheesy animation and all. But of course, I don't know what time I'll be streaming tomorrow. Knowing me, it'll be 7 p.m. again. Um but yeah, like totally, like if you're down for watching a stream about editing, well, eventually it would transition into drawing, of course, because I don't think I could handle like an hour of editing and then just ending the stream. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow maybe. Thank you for stopping by and for staying for so long. And well, hopefully you have had a good night and will continue to have a good night with the sweet dreams about your crush doing whatever you want them to. All right. Well, good night. Goodbye.